Hi guys, it's Richie Rides, coming back again, hoping for another good video. I made a couple of attempts, and let's see, I did one entire video with no sound, so I underposted that. And another one, I don't know, it had some issues, so I didn't post that either. So what I've got planned for today is not get run over. I'm going to do a tour around town and hit the sightseeing spots. Got some interesting maneuvering going on here. How's my driving? Kinda, whatever. I guess he's doing. You gotta keep your heads up around here. So anyway, let's get off this road. And so I'm starting from downtown, and I'm gonna head around. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the park. I'm gonna start with Bell Park, which is pretty much where I go every day. Obviously, I don't film that. I am running out of subjects, by the way. I do plan on making trips, but I don't know. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. Let's see here. All right. So heading to Bell Park, and then I'm going to continue up from there towards Loach's Road. And there's a shortcut there that brings us to Laurentian University. And there's a couple of really nice sightseeing spots there. I'll take it to my favorite one. That's where I went to go see the eclipse up Anne Marie's Point. Probably one of the highest points in Sudbury, but it's very nice. You can see everything surrounding. And then, let's see, what else? And then from there, I'll go towards Moonlight Beach. And then there's another trail, through the NASA Trail. This continues from Laurentian University. And there's a really cool lookout up there as well. I'll go check out. And there's a couple along that trail to the Lake Laurentian Conservation Authority. See, I'm starting to know my places now. And then go to Moonlight Beach, and then do a sprint back home to downtown, along Howie, Bellevue, or Bancroft, sorry. One of those two, Bancroft, right? And yeah, we'll have fun. So that'll be a full day, well, probably an hour or so with the riding, that's for sure. So you can skip ahead like to the chapters too if you want to just check out the lookouts. I'm going to chapter based on the location and the street I'm on. So feel free to do that. That's why I do it. Some people like the full ride, and some people just want to see the highlights. So I kind of make it both ways. I like the full ride. I sit down. I enjoy watching the full ride myself. So I don't edit much. I have done some editing videos, but I just don't really like them. As I don't know. I just it's a lot of work, and I end up not liking it and not posting it. Not that I have super high standards. I don't know. I just like this style of video. I hope you'll enjoy it too. Let me know what you think. I also did a couple of upgrades. I have an Apple Watch now and an Apple phone, which is blasting notifications on the screen. Maybe I should turn that off, but see my comments on X. I spend a lot of time on X, but I don't really carry over the Richie Rides over there. It's more of a different type of account. Hey, nice big fat bike. Oh, so some of the upgrades here, I'll stop and I'll show you them. I'll just come up here. Well, whoop. But right now, it seems like the gearing is slightly maladjusted. I might have to change my derailleur. It's the original derailleur on the bike. And I don't know, it jumps around a little bit because I did some changes. Here, we'll just do it in a nice area here. Nice view. There's our first view over Lake Ramsey. So we're going to go around Lake Ramsey essentially. That's what we're going to do. So, okay, so some of the upgrades. I got a new Varstrom front chain ring. It's a 42. It's a little bit smaller. It's got quite the offset on it too, so that it lines up along with the rear cassette. This is new as well, and the chain. So all this is replaced. Still the same derailleur. I'm guessing the derailleur's okay, but see the cable comes around and it goes through the motor here and up here, and I gotta, I just gotta get the adjustment just right so it's not so skippy. So there's that. What's the other upgrade? I guess that's it. I wanted to upgrade the battery, but it turns out I did some careful measuring, and this is it just won't fit the triangular battery that I had in mind, and this is the area where it won't fit the radius and the length. It's just like I had to cancel the order. So it looks like this bike frame is stuck with this battery. It was just one size bigger. Now I can change the frame, but damn, I don't know. I'll just stick with. I end up coming back being the reasonable choice, which is, it's a good bike. Just leave it. If I'm going to build another bike, I'll get a bigger frame. I'll try and get the ultimate nice, perfect frame. But yeah, that's probably not going to be in the near future. So we're going to continue with this bike as it is until it carries me no more, however long that'll be. And I think we're good with the upgrades, except for the rear derailleur. It's more of a maintenance thing, that. But the parts are not that expensive. Rear derailleur, it's not an expensive fix if it makes a difference. I don't know if it will or not. So the bike is a little bit slower from the front chain ring. So I have a 42 tooth instead of a 44. But I kind of wanted it smaller. I would have probably went with a 40 tooth. I mean, I like the top speed, but I don't really need it to go this bike to go any faster than 40 kilometers an hour. It's plenty fast at that speed. It's fast enough to get hurt if you wipe out. The difference between 40 and 45 kilometers an hour is to me, not as important as being able to go slower up steep hills and up single tracks and negotiating, rocky single track terrain. I find a bike a bit fast on that kind of terrain, and I'm going to hit some of that later, and you'll see. So it's going to slow it down a bit. Should get a little bit better control. Because even in first gear, usually, at a lower power setting, well, usually I go on 4, and my legs don't need to spin fast on power level 4. And even that's fast here. Like for instance, this is first gear. It doesn't seem fast, but when you're bumping over jumps and rocks and stuff, this is 10 kilometers an hour. Yeah, not bad. Oh, there's some stuff up here. So yeah, so the bike's shifting good now. You definitely want, if you're going to do a conversion, definitely go to a 7-speed. I would definitely recommend that. So, we have a market here. I think they're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday. At least it was last year. It was good. I get my best spaghetti, not spaghetti, but barbecue sauce from a vendor here. All right. And so here head down. So this be my kind of my cruising speed right here on the road. Take the shortcut. There we go. So why 7-speed over 9-speed or 12-speed or whatever? Well, for one thing, the thicker chain and the thicker sprocket will give you more wear, will last longer, because you are dealing with a higher amount of wear. Well, a high amount of wear. So you're doing a lot of mileage, and a lot of that mileage, you know, is under a fair amount of torque, or you know, there's torque going on there. And so the chain, the sprocket, they wear out. I've gone through 3 of them already, and not a huge, again, not a tremendously expensive repair or maintenance. It's like, I think it was like $50 for the chain, and that's in Canadian. So maybe $35, $40 American, I guess. And to me, that's a reasonable. That's nothing. That's not excessive. That's a reasonable price. And the other thing is, you don't need the wide. See, when you're pedal power, you're kind of limited. I don't know. When you're pedal powered, you're kind of limited. So you need the kind of the wider range, like, you know, so you can stay in your power zone or whatever it is when you're biking. But that zone is much wider on an e-bike. So you end up doing less shifting, and that just makes the ride a little bit more enjoyable. I'd like to say it's more of a positive shift, but we're not quite there yet. There's just the adjustment's slightly off. So I still get a little bit of skipping. I really like this path. It's a lot of fun. See, I don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna mess around with this. Eventually I'll get it right. There we go. What a beautiful day. It's 29 degrees Celsius. No wind, beautiful sun. Still doing that, eh? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm at the end of the adjustment. I might have to just take it apart and not take it apart, but loosen the cable and realign it from the back. Because I didn't do that. I just basically changed the chain and sprockets and all that, and I didn't readjust the cable. So anyway, I'll just put up with it for today. I was going to go straight, but I guess I changed my plan. All right. Cool. So one of the things I started doing for my fitness is sprinting, and I did a couple of sprints, and I do have to be careful because I did pull my hamstring a bit, so I'm going not quite full tilt, but I was pretty happy that I was able to run as fast as I can. Here, I'll show you the slightly embarrassing here, but here I am running. You can see there's still a little bit of weight that needs to go there, but it's coming. And actually, sprinting is supposed to really be good at that, because it's an activity. Again, I'm just quoting the internet here, so take it from that what it is. But when you put out full exertion like a sprint, it activates kind of your. It tells your body to deal with the visceral fat. It's kind of one of the only ways of getting rid of it, apart from starving yourself. But when you starve yourself, you also you get into you can be burning muscle off as well too. And I want to maintain the muscle tone and fitness and get rid of the visceral fat. And one of the ways of doing that is sprinting. So I started doing that, but because I'm kind of new or I haven't sprinted in a long time, I got to watch I don't strain my muscles. My legs don't hurt, like the joints don't, which is good because I'm coming back from a knee injury. And so that's good. Yeah, that knee injury really took me out. For 4 years, basically. It took that long to heal from that. It was this knee here. I guess I'm next. So what ended up happening is when I was skiing kind of fast, and it was dark, and then I didn't judge the terrain properly. But anyway, I ended up hyperextending, like my ski jammed into the snow at a fairly fast clip, 60, 70-ish kilometers an hour. And I somersaulted over my leg because it jammed and hyperextended and tore the ACL, tore the MCL, smashed the meniscus. And curiously, I didn't break my leg. The doctor says, well, you should have broke your leg. But there was a hell of a lot of force going on there, and I didn't break any bone. So this happened in 2018. And they couldn't operate it. They had to wait for it to heal, which was like a year and a half. It took a long time for that to heal. And then I got the operation. Well, I probably had to wait for the operation, basically. And then after the operation, it was another year of healing. And because what they do is they take part of your hamstring tendon and rebuild an ACL out of it, and then kind of pin it into your bone with a screw. That's kind of where it hurt the most. Like when the shock of your foot hitting the ground, it hurts where the screw is into your leg. So that's kind of a real drag. So yeah, I would have been better off. I mean, breaking my bone would have probably been more traumatic at the time. Wow, it was hurt like hell But you know, having a floppy broken bone with a leg would have been bad, but I would have been healed up a lot faster. So yeah, that's that story. And you know, as a result, I ended up getting a lot of weight, and getting an e-bike was kind of part of my get back on my feet again, get back on that horse and go attitude. So yeah, so let's go this way here. All right. Ooh. I'll take this towards Anne Marie's Lookout. See if we can do it without touching the ground. Oh, I touched the ground here. This is a job of a beaver. See the beaver gnawing on the tree here. Thanks, beavers. Now, do I just still jump over that? Nah, probably not. Who knows? All right. Oh, I geared down quite a bit here. Oh, come on. Oh, no, this is not good. No, this is not good. Okay, so what's going on here? Gotta tighten this up. Shit. Yeah, there seems to be a misalignment in the force. I guess I went viral on Twitter or X. A lot of notifications. Ah, damn, this is disappointing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna replace the rear derailleur. So I just, like, I've done a couple of rides with this upgrade here, and I've been trying to find the middle ground for the place, you know, that's just right. All right, let's see if we can climb this here. 5's good. So far, so good. Through the trees. All right. Nice. Still kind of fast, eh? Cool. So there's another beautiful view. See the white pine with the big furry. There's poplar, birch. It's a little dry right now, so a forest fire hazard will be going up, but none around here. I think there's one to the north. Yeah, this is a big baddie. So this has got to go. Yeah. So that went pretty good going up. It's still kind of fast, but the power felt good. Oh, that's in. All right, stand up. Squeeze your legs with the seat. Put your ass back. Dominantly on the rear. Just like that. Yeah, just like that. So going on here. Sweet. Okay. Well, let's go to the beach. Here you go. One of the problems I have with this camera is it tends to overheat as soon as I stop in temperatures like this. So hope you enjoy the view here. This is Laurentian Beach. See the smokestack. That's no longer being used, the smokestack. That'll be coming down shortly, or eventually. Oh yeah, let's continue. Cool. So it's another update, like health-wise. With my Apple Watch is set for my age and hasn't been giving me alarms. When I did that with the Hawaii watch, it was giving me alarms properly. So the update is the tachycardia, which is elevated heart rate, has been conquered. I don't think, it's not something that's done easily. Definitely getting off the medication clearly helped. But it's down at least 20-25%. Just when you look at the trends. So now Apple's picked up on my on those trends there, and no alarms, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, all that stuff. And right where I expect it. And so yeah, proportional to the amount, you know. So I'm really happy about that. Blood pressure is bang normal. Yeah. Right now it's just kind of like, you know, seeing how fast I can run a 100-meter dash. I'm going to go through the Beaver Lake Pond, which is a bit of a challenging run here. So I get there through this. Hopefully the camera doesn't shut down every 2 minutes. Okay. Okay. All right, so this is always fun. And, okay. So now I head towards Beaver Creek, Beaver Lake, or Beaver Pond, I think it's called. If you come down these trails, watch not to get lost. Stick with the orange markers, because there's hiking trails in here that are a little bit much for bikes. Let's see how the pond is today. Last time I was there, it was pretty high. There's the beaver dam. There's the beaver house right here. Oh, there's probably, we may not see him. Sometime we'll see. Made it. All right, cool. Yeah, even slower would be nice. Still a bit fast. cool. I'll just walk that because it's going to hit the motor. All right. Yeah, it's a cool trail. I like this single track stuff. Hopefully my camera doesn't shut down there. It has already. No. Just slightly off balance. Made it. Yeah. Thanks. Whew. Are we still recording? Yeah. Good. Oh, come on. Oh, this. See, I don't have a problem with the chain falling off like I used to. Whoa. Balance. So, you know, is a rear hub motor better? Overheated again. No, missed that. I used my throttle, but I ended up going too fast. I have my throttle set on max. You can set the throttle so that when you max it out, it'll go just to the indicated speed or your power level. So if you mash it, it'll just go like power level 4 or whatever. But I don't like it like that. Oh, well, that would have been better in that case. So here's another lookout. There's a Native American prayer here. Nice. Yeah, lovely space. There's the Lake Ramsey again from the other side. Right on. Okay. Yeah, a little rocky road there. That's a bit challenging. Okay. Again, important to stay on the orange trail markers. So here, all right. Oh, guys, made this more challenging. There. Woo. Okay. There's another beautiful lookout. You can access this from different location, obviously. Okay, so I'm not getting very much usage out of this camera because it keeps overheating. So enjoy the view here. And then I'm gonna stop for about 5 minutes, let this thing cool off, and then continue down the NASA Trail, which is just over here. There's the Nature Chalet. All right, see you guys in a bit. So this is the other side of the lake and the pond here, teeming with life. There's an interesting story about this place. I've kind of told it briefly before, but all this was barren. The reason why it's called a NASA Trail is because it looked like the landscape of the moon. There's nothing but rock. And that's because of the mining industry here when it first opened and started, and it was in the, I don't know, turn of the century, 1800, like 1905 or something like that. I don't know exactly the date. But when the war, there's the Second World War, the nickel and zinc and all the other metals that they smelt from here were used, to basically win World War II. It's a strategic. So that basically what ended up happening is because the refining at during the time required taking firewood. Basically, they cut all the trees in this whole surrounding area, probably I don't know how many square miles, but enough. And then they use that to heat up the ore, and then from there we're able to smelt the metals, the nickel, copper, and all that out of these like roasting bins, I think they're called, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not an expert at that, but what ended up happening is all the trees were taken, and then the pollution dropped. Sulfur dioxide, and kind of poisoned the ground, and along with that was a heavy amount of erosion. So, and that was like that up until the 80s. I think they started doing a reclamation, regreening, and that involved laying down like lime to neutralize the sulfur dioxide, and planting trees using basically potting soil, from the way I've seen it. They did this over a period of like 20 years and basically planted a million trees, and you know, and regreen and did all this within 30-40 years. And it's almost like, apart from the fact that all the trees are kind of small and this is a first growth forest and a lot of the bedrock is exposed, you'd never know it. You'd never know that that this was a lunar landscape in the 60s and 70s and 80s and before that. Yeah. So yeah, it's a very interesting. I think the regreening story itself, or you know, is something to be very proud of. It's not really brought up much around here, but really it should be. And I gotta watch where I'm going because I want to stay on the orange trail marker, not get lost. And I have gone down here before and I ended up on those trails, and what ends up, there's a loop and it's hard, and I'll end up on the other side, but it's not bike friendly. So the orange one is bike friendly. I'm emphasizing it in case you're in here. You want to definitely stay on the orange trails. All right. So picking your line is definitely a skill. Once you pick it, commit to it. All right. All right. So now we're in the cross-country ski area here, so a lot of those markers are that. But again, we're following the red, orange one, and the black arrow as well. So we go this way. Those are cross-country trails, and you don't want to go on those either because the ground is likely not very good. As compared to this wonderful little boardwalk. Yeah, the camera's really annoying. GoPro, you guys suck. Yeah, it's almost like not worth videotaping at this temperature, even if not terribly hot, but it just keeps overheating, and I gotta keep waiting, and I gotta turn it back on. So let's continue on, and I'm gonna kind of move fast because I need to put some air into this camera. It keeps shutting down. I got a new battery in it now. Hopefully it'll stay up. Needs air. Not too fast, but so the camera doesn't shut down when I'm moving like this because it acts like a radiator, the air. So when I'm going slow, it becomes a problem. But yeah, when you get into 25 plus 80 degrees Fahrenheit, not very good. Mind you, I have the media, I don't know what the hell that's called, media pod or whatever it's called there, to slide the camera into it with the microphone. It lets me attach the microphone that I'm using right now to the camera, so I got to put it in this media pod. I forget I don't know what it's called, but something like that. Now, if the GoPro had the ability to accept a microphone, I would need that thing, and it would probably last. And it probably wouldn't overheat as much either. So, right. Hi. Yeah, important. Go along this way. Little extra marking there, because that's hard. All right. All right. Well, I got a little open road here. Every year these trails improve. You can see the improvement in my videos if you go back on some of the same ones I've done. And this is going to bring us to Moonlight Beach. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. I gotta do something about that. It's skipping there. Maybe just thoroughly clean it. Come on. I'm trying to have fun on this ride, but I'm slightly annoyed. I'm slightly annoyed with the camera. The camera's really been giving me trouble. That's kind of why I haven't had it's why my last two videos failed. There's problems with the camera. Wow, I mean, the microphone running out of battery is kind of my fault. I didn't check it, but what I mean is, like, there's another cool scenery place here. This is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. What happens is one set of I adjust the barrel here for, that lengthens and shortens the cable slightly, and it's good for the bottom set of gears, like higher gears, but then it's not good for the top gears, and then I adjust it for that, and then no. That's not something I'm going to get used to. But hey, my chain's not falling off yet. All right. Summer camp. Oh. This way. So 69% in battery. I'd like to get more capacity. If I had more capacity, I'd go on longer trips. Like this trip here is about, well, you know, so about all I can expect out of this 13 amp hour battery. There we are. Sweet. All right. Well, we're going to hang out here for a bit. And then after I come back, I'm going to sprint home down the road. Back towards downtown. Yeah. I hope you're enjoying the sightseeing tour. And this is the other side of Ramsey Lake. Pretty popular beach. Alright guys, I'll see you on the way back. Alright. Okay. A little bit of sun. So, I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna do a sprint back. First, I'm gonna grab something to drink. All right, guys, let's head back. So I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna push hard on this one. It's a good place to do it. Burn some calories. That's weird. I know I've got a few times on my videos where I've got these parts, but this is really an enjoyable ride. Like that's kind of like a tour of the town. Ooh. I could go farther and take like the rotary trail back. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do the sprint home because again, battery capacity. And I don't want to make the video too long. It's already long enough. We'll see if I can do it. Well, I might have to bring it up a speed here. But on power level 7, I go through the battery pretty fast. All right, so I have to bring it up a notch because this is the cadence where I really get it a good workout. Starting at 72%. Let's see how much battery I'll have left at the end of this. Heart rate 135. I tried to hit 150s. $152. Now we're in the zone. I like this. Oh yeah, you can see my battery draining fast. See, I can't take speed 7 for long. Look out, boys. I got 2 more, 8 and 9, but I don't even go there. It'll drain the battery even faster. Still at 150. Apple Watch is pretty accurate. Okay. Well, lost some of my momentum there. Take it back up. Whew. Starting to feel my legs a bit on the adductors, not the quads. Quads are great. Okay. All right. Okay. Whew. That was a good one. All right, one more last sightseeing destination just up here. Whew. Okay. Nice. Wow. I went all the way down to 30% from 78 or something like that, 76 to just that sprint. Okay, so this is called the Grotto. And it's not sure when it was built, but it's Italian, and it's obviously done by the Roman Catholic Church. So we'll just kind of take a look at this here. The divestment. Of course, I grew up in the French Catholic Church. Kind of the same, different language. Love God above all and your neighbor as yourself. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. Blessed are they who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for their kingdom of heaven. For theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Always relevant. Always relevant. Especially in these days. Yeah, so I don't know, this design Masadi. So I don't know the history of this, but it's pretty cute, pretty cool. Like, that's neat. Hi. Oh. Right. So yeah, so this is the grotto. I don't think I've ever filmed this. So I remember discovering this the first time. I was like, wow. Across. Yeah. Well, we're almost back. We're almost completed our circuit. Green light, go. Nope. Alright guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Think of something clever for the next video. And I haven't been posting them as frequently, maybe like once a week. That. I can go, I guess. embarrassing. Got stuck in the middle of the road. Yeah, that was a good run. Very good run. I'll make this Guess we'll just keep it going through Cedar here. Kind of like the bus stop. Yeah. Alright guys, so we'll just leave it right here. Done. We started like just up ahead of the street here, a full circle. I have a map of it. My watch, made a map. Maybe I'll take a picture of that and I'll include it right here. And I hope you enjoyed the ride. We'll see you next time. And please like and subscribe and leave a comment and let me know what you think. All right. Have a good day.